Hi guys, so yeah, we are at the launch of the 8. So what's the 8? So you know BMW, the way they officially communicate their model names, right? It is always BMW X whatever number series, okay? But now moving forward, the high upper range models, the 7 series and the 8 series, they are going to call it the 7, the 8, to separate it from the mere BMW 5 series, BMW 6 series, BMW 3 series. We now have the 8. Alright, so this is the second car in BMW's history to bear the 8 series badge. Alright, here we have, this is the first ever BMW 8 series. Alright, back in the day, this car was well, it was quite a monster lah. It had only either a V8 or a V12 engine, depending on your preference. Okay, so just have a look at the overall car. Okay, now we see the car without people surrounding it. I'll just walk around again. Okay, and look at the back. Lovely car, right? Okay, I like the presence of this car. This car has presence, and you know, this is still, you know, 80s, 90s design, very angular, very boxy. Yeah, it has, this car just has presence, and the thing is that, right, it achieves this sheer presence with a relatively small pair of kidney grills. And now we come to the new one. Wow, man, the grill. So this is BMW's new design direction. Their trademark kidney grills are just growing ever bigger. If you think this is big, you haven't seen the new 7 Series facelift or even the new the X7 yet. Alright, this is huge. And one notable thing, you see the middle here, the grills are visually joined. Alright, yeah. So here we have the only variant of the 8 series available in Malaysia is the M850i xDrive. It is powered by a 4.4 litre twin turbocharged V8. Alright, yeah, so globally this is the only petrol engine that BMW offers with the 8 series. The other engine option in the global catalog is the 840D 3 litre inline 6 diesel, and well, I think it's quite obvious to us that such a variant would have very limited appeal in our market. Alright, now, so I think for our market, a very good fit would actually be a 3 litre inline 6 petrol 840i, but such a variant is not currently available. So this M850i, priced at 1.1 million ringgit, is currently the only version of the 8 you will be getting. Alright, and well, what a stunning looking car. I mean, with all this M Sport kit, okay, you can see on the back, this is quite a lot of things going on here. Alright, see this slats here, and this diffuser very aggressively profiled, and the lights here, as you step closer, there is a 3-dimensional effect happening in here. Okay, so slim, aggressive, yet at the same time expressive. And wow, you can see, look at its spoiler, look at how it mends with the character line of the car, very nicely sculpted. So here you can see 20-inch alloy wheels. So depending on color, you can have, it comes either in black or, well, in silver. So you see at the front here, okay, the 8 series in Malaysia comes standard with BMW's high-spec laser lights. Alright, you can see here, there's a camera here and another one here. So the 8 series in Malaysia spec comes with 360-degree camera, which is useful. Okay, and one thing I have to say, observe about this car, right, is that in pictures, all right, when I see this car in pictures, right, it doesn't look very big, but in person it actually looks quite substantial, all right. Bobby says that relative to his 6 Series, this 8 is actually smaller in dimensions, but I think appearance wise, right, this car actually, it does look imposing in person. And yeah, if you park it with the old 8 Series over there, well, you can say this does look like a legitimate successor. Oh, look over there, somebody popped the bonnet, and let's show you. Alright guys, so we have here the 4.4 liter V8, alright, from BMW, powering the 850i. Very fancy engine cover there. Let's look inside. So here is the cabin. Here's a look at the cabin. Well, this is quite a major departure from traditional BMW cabins. We'll jump in from the driver's side. Okay, so we come in from the driver's side, right? Okay, you can see the door. Wow, nice materials. Okay, Harman Kardon speaker. Okay, very angular design here. Grab handles here, nicely sculpted. And so like the 7 Series, the 8 here also gets a carbon core chassis. So I don't know how this drives with the 8, but with the 7, I remember that the carbon core chassis, right, gave the 7 Series a very nimble and very agile driving feel. So with the 8 Series, this should be even more heightened. So we come inside here. Okay, well, this car is supposed to have virtual instrument clusters, and okay, nice. So we can see nice crisp display here. Okay, and so how it works is that this is a virtual instrument cluster, digital instrument cluster. The speedometer sweeps this way, clockwise direction. The tachometer now sweeps this way in an anti-clockwise direction. Alright, so let's reactivate that again. Okay, this is a very big departure from traditional BMW configuration, but it may take some getting used to, but probably when you, I don't know, when it's probably a good change, a good refresh of a design language that BMW has been using for a long time. And yeah, maybe it's time to shake things up a bit. So now we come to the center console. Alright, this also is very, they have really reorganized everything here. Now, see, for the past 20 years or so, BMW's cabin, right? Let's say when you come from my E39 and you go on to an E60, you go on to an F10, you see a very familiar running theme across these dashboards that never changed over the generations. Now BMW has chosen to shake things up a bit, and for the first time, alright, now in this current generation of BMWs, which you see here in the 8 Series, and you will soon see with the X5 and the upcoming G20's 3 Series, right, you will be, current BMW owners will be stepping into cabins that suddenly they don't look, it doesn't look as familiar to them as before. Alright, and that's probably a good thing because that's progress. Okay, and honestly, hey, this is okay. What? This is not too bad, right? I mean, if you go back 20 years ago, you probably won't expect. This is probably what you would actually expect from a BMW cabin, anyways. So you see here, they've got a wireless charging pad here, cup holder, USB port, single USB port, a 12-volt socket here. This well, this got a crystal gear knob. The operation is as per current generation BMW gear knobs, right? Park, push forward to reverse, pull back to drive, push to the side to engage the manual selection. Right? It's just that they have changed the gear lever. Operation is the same. Underneath, it still controls the same ZF 8-speed automatic transmission. Okay, so this is the latest xDrive knob. Okay, the rotary knob here, the rotary function here is on this surrounding bezel. This This part here doesn't move, and I'm sure it looks a lot more impressive when it's clean lah. Okay, let's put it that way. Yeah. So we've got these are, so you see all these shortcuts are touch surfaces. Okay, very obviously they are touch surfaces. Okay, there's very minimal movement actually, so you can select various driving modes here. Okay, nice materials, very nice shiny, but I think also very susceptible to smudging. So we open this, and I've got this. Well, this is a decently sized center console box. You've got 12-volt socket and another. Oh, this is not a USB port. This is a USB-C port, man. So you've got one USB-C port here and one regular USB port here. Okay, so up here, frameless rearview mirror and this panel here. Alright, for internal lighting. Okay, we'll step to the back. Alright, okay, how do we muscle? Wow, okay, you pull this strap and the seat slides forward. I'll step in.
Can I share it close?
Yes, please. Okay, so the seat's pushing me back, and okay, right. Let me just show you how am I seated here. Bro, can you hold the camera for me? Thank you. So guys, I'm 170 cm tall. I'm not lean to the back, but I don't have any headroom left. So if you are even an Asian sized adult, don't bother to sit here. Okay, thank you. Okay guys, this is Kenmin who held the phone for me. Thank you. Subscribe to Automachi channel. Okay, so here, okay, USB, sorry, what USB, upper USB, isofix mounts here. This nice, opens like this up. Okay, I always appreciate easily accessible USB, accessible isofix ports, isofix mounts. Wow, look at this little detail, the M stripes here on the safety belt. And okay, didn't notice this. Non-adjustable headrests. Okay, this is a strict 4-seater, as you can see here. Wow, no rear vents here. That's a surprise. And this is a slightly hard grade of material here. Yep, so behind here, rather cramped. Okay, so let's pull this to get out. Yeah. So the back space here of the 8 Series, not really recommended for adult travelers. Okay, now I got out. Let's show you the back space again. Yep. Okay, we look at the boot space. Oh yeah, actually not bad, no. See that? This is decently large. I am properly impressed. Okay, so close this, powered closing. And yeah, so guys, here we have it. This is the all-new 2nd generation BMW 8 Series. Very, well, very interesting car, I would say. Globally, I mean in the lineup, right? BMW, this actually now takes the place of what was the 6 Series Coupe. All right, what was the 6 Series Coupe? The 6 Series name has now been repurposed for the Gran Turismo range, and now the coupe of this size, the 8 Series here, is here to fulfill this. All right, priced at 1.1 million ringgit. So if you compare this against rivals, this is obviously, very obviously, a step up, 2 or 3 steps up from the E-Class Coupe. A bigger car, more performance, it just occupies a higher market positioning. But is it good enough to challenge the Mercedes S-Class Coupe? No. From a luxury standpoint, it is not at the same level as the Mercedes S-Class Coupe. I'm fairly certain it is a more dynamic car to drive, but as a luxury coupe, no, this is not Mercedes-Benz S-Class Coupe level. It is a different, I mean, I'm not saying that it is inferior, but it is of a different positioning. Okay, so yeah, here we have it, the new BMW 8 Series M850i xDrive. Okay, so looking forward for a chance to test drive this car at a later date.